Hello, people. AG Heaven 515 here, and I made a video called Preparing for Frankie-Stein because soon she'll be coming, like really soon. I've only got like 2 or 3 more days left before she comes. So I want to give you guys a little house tour because I've already went ahead and made her room. That way, whenever she comes home, she'll have everything already set up because it could be late at night, so she might want to go to bed and things. So I'm going to give you a little room tour. As you all know, or should know, and if you don't, I'll tell you right now, she's the daughter of Frankie-Stein. So I've made everything pretty ruggedy and raggedy. Hold on. Let me get her bed out. Her bed is in Preparing for Frankie-Stein. It's 2 old shirts to give it like a raggedy effect. And then I made this little blanket. It's supposed to be like really shabby and just all beaten up. So it's just a bunch of fabric patched together with staples. So it's not going to hold very well. It's probably not going to be that comfy, but okay, so I'm going to get it back in there with one hand. Okay. These are her little pillows. One of them is just like smooth, and then the other one's got circles on it. That way it looks really cool together, and they match. Any colors match. It's just supposed to be like random mishmash of objects, and the hanger just fell. I guess that means that was a sign being like, get off the bed and go to the closet. So beside it, we've got her little radio. This is her duffel bag and for gym class and guitar. It's kind of dark in here. I'm sorry, you guys. It's not really that dark, but on my phone camera, it looks pretty dark. And she's got all of her shirts up here, but down here is like pants because they can't be hung up. And down there, oh, wow, okay. Everything, like she has all the things from her checklist. That would be her sewing kit, diary, camera, portable charger, and her eye coffin is coming with her because I got the dead tired set or something like that. I'm gonna show you her CDs because I'm showing you guys all the music. And if you guys watch Preparing for Frankie-Stein by me, AG Heaven 515, you will see that these don't have discs, but I made discs. Yeah, let me open them. These are so tricky to open, especially with one hand. Hold on. I forgot to take off my shoes. And my nails are green, but I'm wearing a black outfit. Anyway, I just took a piece of foil, and I placed it over here, and it made little imprints, and those are the places that I could cut them out. Now, the one that turned out the best, because like as you can see, that one got cut too much because it ripped. But other than that, it looks really well. And the purple one, let me open it. Ugh, it takes forever to open. Got it. Wow, that was really simple. The disc, I don't know, it just looks too big on the purple center. Oh, other side. Okay. So, yeah. I don't get what the deal is with that one. I'm going to open the green one. This one I've got to be super careful with, so I'm going to set my camera down real quick. It's really a phone, but the phone has a camera, so this one I've got to be really careful with because it's in 2 different parts. Well, looky there. Because it wasn't big enough the first time because it got cut, and so I had to put one. You can see that big line right there. And then that's one thing wrong with it, and another, it didn't get cut out enough, otherwise it would have like cut the whole thing in half. So that one's not oh, okay, I'll put that back in there later because it's in 2 different parts. My favorite one's the blue one, so I'm be really careful with that one. I don't want to mess that one up too. This one turned out the best. Open it. Yay! It's the prettiest one. So we'll put those back in there later. Just different stuff. Paper towel roll. I show you guys that in a tutorial called How to Make a Live Doll Paper Towel Roll, but it works for Monster High Dolls, so I gave it to her. Some books that she's reading for class, magazines, her sewing kit, of course. She's got 2 cameras, but one of them belongs to her little sister. This one belongs to her little sister, Franny. This is Frankie-Stein. Okay. So we'll put that back in there later, too. She's got a laundry basket. I think I already told you guys. Ah, crap. Okay, this is... I think I already told you guys about this, but, like, she brings her sewing kit up here, and she does everything, and there's a mirror in there, so... She's kind of got 2 mirrors. One of them's not in her bedroom, the other one's in her bathroom. That's a piece of aluminum foil just stuck to a mint container. I got that whenever my Barbie, Albany, went to Nashville with me, and they gave us a big bunch of mint. There's a sink in it, too, and that's just aluminum foil. And they gave us this big pile of mint because we were there for a wedding. It was my Aunt Amy and my new Uncle Hart. So, yeah. 2011. I put it on top of a mason jar that's got a yellow napkin over it. This is her hair curler, her shower. This is like a table with a trash can under it that I made, and I show you guys that and how to make. It's either a Barbie or a Live Doll trash can. Who cares? This is their body scrubbing poof. I don't know what you call it. Shampoos and stuff. I actually have sunscreen in there too. I don't know why. My toilet's back here. It's made out of a Yoplait container, like a Yoplait Yoplait. Okay, it's like super dark. So I'm gonna take my wall out. That's made out of a lasagna container thing. Okay, so everything's coming out of... Yeah, that's the toilet. So that's just a Yoplait container for the toilet and a piece of white paper to make like the back of it and like flush it. I'll put the wall in there later. So let's quit destroying her indoor part of her house and close the doors. I know you guys are probably thinking, well, why does she have a wall that goes right there if she's got these 2 little doors? Well, that is supposed to be like her door. Like if her friend comes over and they have to use the bathroom, she shuts the door, even though it's behind the wall. But still, it's still fun. That's like her wall. Like I'm sure you guys have a wall from one room to the other in your guys' house, but you all probably have hallways. That's okay. So I guess this is her hallway, and these doors are so that I can actually get in and play with her. Yeah. So we walked over here down the hallway, which got destroyed because I took everything out whenever the wall fell. And let's try not to destroy this one. Okay, so I'll tell you the story about the pool table in a little bit. So this is a couch. It's supposed to be a Barbie couch, I think. And I got that from Wella1510's tutorial. But any doll that's like Live Doll or Barbie or Bratz or something, they work. I play with Live Dolls and Barbies, I don't play with Bratz. But anyway, they work for Monster High Dolls. And let's get started. Sorry if I'm like real jittery and stuff. I'm just excited for my doll to come. I'm like talking too much. I've been making videos even before she's here and stuff before she's here. This is my beanbag chair. It's like 2 pairs or 3 pairs of socks rolled together. And I just kind of put my finger in there and smush it down. That way they can sit in there. So that's a beanbag chair so that they can watch their TV. The media center was not homemade. It's got these little cabinets and speakers and DVD player. I'll show you what's inside the cabinet. DVD cases that I made, they're just pieces of construction paper that I just folded and cut. And I used to have little DVD things, but I lost them. The homemade TV is right here. It's made out of just cardboard, any cardboard. I used a macaroni container. I'll show you what I did because it's kind of confusing. Let me set my phone down. Okay, so one side is Poltergeist. It's one of my favorite horror movies. I haven't seen Insidious, but I want to. Coraline. Coraline is for Frankie-Stein because there's like sewing and stuff in it from sewing the dolls and stuff like that. I don't know why, but it kind of relates to sewing, so Frankie-Stein watches it. Poltergeist is for Spectra because she's the ghost, and it's Poltergeist, which are pretty much ghosts. Anyway. These are 2 layers of cardboard, actually. So I glued them on top of each other and then colored it gray, put a little game piece stand and stuff. And then I've got one for Ghoulie Yelp, and then another movie for, hold on, I gotta look at it because I forgot. Oh yeah, for Dracula Laura. So Draculaura is Twilight, Nightmare Before Christmas is Ghoulia Yelp. Because that's like Halloween Town and stuff. This is for her CDs. If she doesn't want to play them on her radio, she wants to play them on her TV, these screens pop up. And this is disc 4, disc 3, disc 2, disc 1. And they just put them on here, and they lay it on top of their media center, and it goes over there. They will get a different TV soon. You guys will see it later. And that flat screen TV will be hung up in Frankie's room. This is the pool table. I actually made a tutorial on that. It's just really cool. And this is the story of their pool table, that big mark. So they came over for a sleepover. I don't actually have all the dolls, but this is just like a pretend story that I made up because it explains this big bite mark. So, I don't know exactly what it's called, but I guess you just kind of made it up. It's whenever you play pool, and if you call, I'm making this up. I made this up, like this pool game. It's not a real pool game, but it's still fun. If you have to, whatever ball you're going to hit, you can play with as many people as you want. Whatever ball you're going to hit, you have to call it, and it'll go into a pocket. I forgot to make little pockets, but I'll make those later out of like tape. I'll just roll it up, and the paper balls will fall inside. But anyway, you have to call your ball, and it has to roll inside. Otherwise, it won't. Otherwise, you're out. So that happened with every single one of the girls that came over to Frankie's house because Dead Tired is basically based on a sleepover. It keeps falling off. So it's a fish sticks box with a piece of green fabric on it. Anyway, so it was down to Draculaura and Claudine. Claudine was actually in the lead with the number of balls is how many points you get. And in the end, I guess the points don't really matter, but they're just like who's in the lead and who's most likely going to win. It's just kind of, the stakes are really high. And so they were all sitting on the couch watching like the passing off movies. I'm going to switch to Coraline later, but it's on Poltergeist for Spectra right now. In the little camping chair. Anyway, so Claudine, you know, she's a werewolf, so she kind of like goes on her little temper Woodbridge things. And Draculaura had just won, and it was just supposed to be a friendly game, but she was going to congratulate her whenever she just got so mad. She bit the pool table. And she kept apologizing to everyone, but they just kept saying it was okay. Because it was replaceable, it's a pool table, but she thought Frankie thought it was really, really cool, so she decided just to keep it in there because it explains that she's a monster. Yeah, so that's our entire house except the bathroom. I think I showed you guys. Yeah, I showed you guys the bathroom. So I'm sorry this is so long, but it's a tour. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you like Frankie's room, and watch out for my video that will be coming up of me and my mom trying to unbox her. So yes. So bye-bye. If I get more packages that aren't her, I'll open them, I'll make a video, and if it turns out to not be her, I won't put it online. But if it is her, it will be online. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Sorry it's so long. Bye!